Hey, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. We got a special guest again with us today. My little boy, what's your name? Tell him your name.
Angela.
Hezwad, all right. So we got a planned a good conversation for you today. And this conversation revolves around a breakthrough. And I'm talking about a major breakthrough that anyone can create anytime they fully commit to, like, this is what I want and I am going to get it no matter what. But before we do that, I got the notes. I'm not going to figure out what I'm going to talk about. Anything you want to say to our podcast listeners, our YouTube audience? Anything you want to say to anybody before you go? Because Daddy's got some work to do. What do you want to say?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right. Thanks for appearing and now disappearing. So, guys, listen, I just got a text message, not even a text message, a Facebook message in one of our private Facebook groups yesterday from one of my students, and his name is Tawheed. I call him T.I. And he finally broke through and took his first expired listing. He took his first expired listing. And for me, for him, for us watching him, that's a major breakthrough because, for people that call on expireds, there's people that make thousands of calls and give up. And there's people that make literally less than 100 calls to expireds and they see the obstacle because that's what they're focused on and they give up. Well, this guy just kept on pushing, kept on showing up, making the calls, memorizing the scripts. As a matter of fact, he memorized the script, put on blindfolds, and recited that script literally backwards. So that demonstrates the power of commitment and the power of having the mentality of doing whatever it takes to create the result that you are wanting. So in just looking back and observing on exactly what steps were required, what steps were taken for him to create that breakthrough. And that's what I wrote down, literally 6-7 steps that I want to share with you, because I want every single one of you, our podcast listeners, our YouTube watchers, our social media following, the people that are just on a path of like, I want to make some good things happen for myself and for my family. I wrote down some notes. I want to give it to you because I want you to experience that breakthrough. And maybe for you, that breakthrough is not in the area of expireds. Maybe it's not in the area of for sale by owners. It could be in any area. You follow this formula, and this formula will give you exactly what this formula is supposed to give you, and that is a breakthrough. So I said, how do we get the results that we want? How do we get that breakthrough? I said, put down step number one. You gotta get clear on the outcome that you are wanting. You gotta know exactly what you want. And the question I have for you is, do you know what you want? And maybe you do know what you want, but where is your focus? Is your focus on that which you are wanting each and every single day? Or is your focus more on the things you don't want? So for example, you can't, I don't want you to think in a way, and some of you guys would be able to like have an aha moment right now as I tell you how most people think, because you may be one of them. Most people say to themselves, I want to look good, or I want to lose weight because. And then what follows that because is nothing more than negative talk. Like they are talking about all the bad things that they're trying to get away from. I get it. Look, I want to lose weight simply means you're traveling in a good direction. I want you to reframe your way of thinking and your way of speaking to yourself from that, from that which speaks about negativity to positivity. I want to lose weight so I could feel healthy, build strength, be able to protect my family, be able to, go out in public and, mingle and share and do this and do that. You get my point. Get clear on what it is that you are wanting and keep it tied to the positive aspect of the result, not the negativity that you are trying to move away from. So that's number one. What's number two? Number two is even more important than number one. And it just like, this is number one and this is number two. It makes it go together. Number two is know why you want it. Like literally get clear on why you want it. You've heard the quote that always says something along the line of like, know why you started. Know why you started. What is your why? What is that burning desire? What is your why? So when you know what you want and you know why you want it, that's when you become unstoppable. That's when you're able to adopt the mentality of like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Ain't nothing going to stop me. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what it's going to take. I am going to do whatever it takes. Then all of a sudden you get to have energy just like the energy I have right now, the passion when speaking and doing as I'm demonstrating to you in this video right now. It just begins to flow out of you. You become flow. It's like know, glow, flow. That's the saying. No. Once I know what I want, I'm clear on it, then I begin to glow and then I begin to flow and I begin to attract that to me. Number 3. Know what actions you have to take in order for you to break the result. Like for TI, we broke it down. TI, number 1, you got to memorize the script. Number 2, you got to internalize the script. Number 3, you got to personalize the script. Number 4, you got to know the objection handlers. Number 5, you got to have a strong listing presentation to follow, the appointment set. Number 6, you got to make damn many contacts every single day. Number 7, you got to keep track of all the no's you're getting so we know why you're getting the no's. Number 8, we got to learn how to overcome the no's. And there was a secret number 9 that me and him recently worked on. And it took a little bit longer than we wanted to figure out what is number 9. But number 9 is what gave him the big breakthrough. So guys, you got to know the actions you have to take day in and day out in order for you to stay true to the course that you are traveling on to create the outcome that you are wanting. Number 4. Accept the fact that it could take a little bit longer for you than you want to create that result. Look, I'd love to give you the result immediately, but disclaimer, and you see this disclaimer anywhere and everywhere, these are not typical results. That's the disclaimer, because some people, it takes a little bit longer for them to achieve the result than most people. So in the case of TI, it took a little bit longer. It took a little bit longer for him to create that result, okay? You have to accept the fact, okay? And know in advance that you got to keep your focus more on that which you are doing every single day that is eventually, sooner than later, going to get you to the result, than to place your focus on like, what is wrong with me? Why is it taking so long, etc.? That is thinking that we cannot afford to have, okay? And my son, when I said stinking thinking, he's sitting right in front of me watching me create the video. He gave me that look. Oh my God, that look. What about you? Are you going to give me that look? My daughter to the right there is giving me that look too. Stinking thinking is not allowed in the movement of like, I'm doing whatever it takes to live the life of my dreams. All right, number 5. We got number 5 and number 6. Number 5, be consistent no matter what. Be consistent no matter what. Wake up every single day. Repeat the same exact action that you've already identified is going to get you to where you are trying to get to. And number 6 is be persistent. Persist. For me, consistency and persistency are my 2 best friends. I'm consistent in doing the work. And at the end of every single day, I don't care about how much or how much or how little results are produced. What I care more about is, did I do what I promised myself I would do to move me closer to my goals, to move me closer to that end result that I am wanting? And then being persistent simply means it doesn't matter what happened yesterday. I'm going to persist and do it all over again today. And I'm going to persist until I get that which I am wanting, no matter what. So guys, hopefully you got a lot of value from this video, from this podcast. If you did, please share this with someone that you know that could benefit from this conversation. If you haven't already reviewed us on iTunes, I would really appreciate it by you giving us whatever amount of stars we've earned through the value that we've given you, and give us a positive review if we've earned it, a negative review if you feel like we didn't earn it. It doesn't matter. Speak your mind. I just want to let you know I appreciate you so much. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that bell to begin to receive notifications of every time we release a new video like this. And for some of you who are on the tipping edge of creating a breakthrough, or some of you guys who are not on the tipping edge of getting that breakthrough and definitely want to get that breakthrough now versus later, you're the person I want to talk to. So check out takemorelistingsnow.com, a new page that we've put together that leads you in the right direction of how to take more listings now.com. So again, takemorelistingsnow.com. Thank you very much for watching this video, listening to this podcast. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode next week. Take care.